Hey there. Have you ever had one of those days where it feels like the whole world is just against you? Well, today we're going to dive into a really simple story that might just explain why that happens, and more importantly, what you can do about it.
You know those days, right? You're feeling stressed, maybe a little angry, and it seems like every single thing that happens just makes it worse. It's almost like the world is literally mirroring your own bad mood. Well, this story, it gets right to the heart of that feeling. So let's jump right into the story. Our scene is set, and we've got a young boy who is just completely overwhelmed by this raw, unfiltered anger. Okay, so picture this, a beautiful valley, totally surrounded by these huge, majestic mountains. But for this young boy, none of that beauty matters. He is just seething. He's so angry at the world. So he turns to face the mountains, takes a big breath, and just lets all of that frustration out in one big shout. He screams it with every ounce of energy he's got. I hate you. And the words just cut right through the quiet mountain air, super sharp and bitter. Now, here's the thing about a valley. A shout is never just a shout. It always comes back. But what comes back to him is not at all what he was expecting. Instantly, those exact same words get thrown right back at him. They're just as loud, just as furious. It's like the mountains themselves are just roaring with hatred, aimed right at him. And he's just stunned, absolutely terrified. See, to him, this isn't his own voice coming back. No way. It feels like there's some hidden enemy out there, some hateful thing living in the mountains, and he's just completely floored by how mean it sounds. So the boy, totally shaken and confused, runs back to find his father. And right here, in this moment of pure fear, we get the big turning point of the whole story. Now, instead of telling him he's being silly or dismissing his fear, the father just smiles. He knows exactly what just happened. And with this really calm, gentle voice, he suggests his son try a little experiment. The boy is a little hesitant, but he trusts his dad. So he goes back to that very same spot, ready to try again, but this time with a completely different message. He takes another breath, but this time he fills it with as much warmth and kindness as he can. I love you, he shouts. And the valley just sings it right back to him. The voice that returns isn't an enemy anymore. It's warm, it's kind, and it's filled with the exact same love he just sent out. And just like that, his fear is gone, replaced by this incredible sense of wonder. So let's just look at this side by side. It's so simple, right? On one side, you've got this cycle of negativity. Hate goes in, hate comes out, and the result is fear. But on the other side, you've got this amazing positive cycle. Love goes in, love comes out, and the result is joy. It's a perfect cause and effect loop. And the most important part? The valley didn't change at all. The only thing that changed was what the boy put into it. And this is where this little story about a boy in a mountain really blows up into this powerful lesson for all of us. Let's give this a name. Let's call it the echo principle. The big idea here is that life itself works a lot like that valley did. It's like a giant mirror. It doesn't just hand you things because you want them. Nope. It reflects back whatever you're projecting. Your energy, your actions, your words, it all comes back around. So what exactly is our shout? Well, it's way more than just the words we use. It's the attitude we carry into a room. It's the things we do, both big and small. It's even the tone of our voice. All of that stuff is our input, our shout. And our brains even help us along with things like confirmation bias. If we're in a bad mood, we tend to notice all the bad stuff that confirms it. So the world, and all the people in it, they just provide the echo. This right here, this really nails the solution. We can't just sit around and wait for the world to get nicer before we decide to be kind. It works the other way around. We have to be the ones to offer that love, that forgiveness, first. We have to be the one to shout it into the valley. Okay, so how do we actually put this into practice? It really boils down to 3 simple steps. First, just listen. Really pay attention to what you're shouting into the world every day. Your words, your tone, that general vibe you're putting out. Second, make a conscious choice to send a different message. And third, and this is the big one, you have to be the one to offer that kindness first. Don't wait to get it from someone else. You lead the way. And that really brings us to the final thought here. Every single day, your life is listening. It's paying close attention to the message you're sending out, and it's just waiting to echo it right back to you. So the question we're left with is a pretty powerful one. What do you want your life to say back?